Sometimes a person's final words are confusing, haunting, or downright chilling. But when those words are followed by a complete disappearance, they become part of the mystery. Today, we're counting down 10 bizarre last words from people who vanished without a trace, leaving only their final message behind. First, Brandon Swanson. Oh, shit. In 2008, 19-year-old Brandon Swanson called his parents after driving into a ditch in Minnesota. He was calm at first, talking them through where he thought he was. Then, suddenly he shouted, "Oh, shit!" and the call went silent. That was the last anyone heard from him. His car was found, but Brandon never was. What did he see? Was someone there? That one phrase is all we have. 2. Andrew Gosden. I'm just going out for the day. In 2007, 14-year-old Andrew left his home in Doncaster, England, instead of going to school. He withdrew money from his bank account and bought a one-way train ticket to London. When asked by someone at the station what he was doing, he said, "I'm just going out for the day." He was never seen again. Why did he lie? And where was he going? 3. Maura Murray. There's been no accident. After crashing her car in a remote part of New Hampshire in 2004, 21-year-old Maura Murray spoke briefly with a passerby. He offered to call for help. She declined and said, "There's been no accident." Minutes later, when police arrived, she was gone. Her car was locked, her belongings left behind. That strange statement remains one of the last things anyone heard her say. 4. Stephen Kubacki. I don't remember anything. In 1978, college student Stephen Kubacki went missing while skiing near Lake Michigan. A search party found his skis and footprints, which suddenly stopped at the edge of the frozen lake. 15 months later, Stephen walked into his parents' house. When asked where he'd been, he said, "I don't remember anything." He never explained and refused interviews. What happened to him during those 15 months? No one knows. 5. Leah Roberts. I'm not suicidal. I'm starting a new life. In 2000, 23-year-old Leah withdrew money, left a note, and drove across the country. The note said, "I'm not suicidal. I'm starting a new life." Her car was later found crashed deep in the woods of Washington. Blankets hung up like she'd been camping. But she was gone. No blood, no signs of injury. Just that note. And more questions than answers. 6. Tiffany Daniels. I'll be back tonight. Tiffany, a 25-year-old theater worker, told her boss she was taking off early and told her roommate, "I'll be back tonight." She never returned. Her car was found near a state park in Florida, with her belongings still inside. Surveillance footage showed her leaving work, but nothing after. Her last words were routine, ordinary, and possibly a cover. 7. Claudia Lawrence. See you tomorrow. Claudia, a 35-year-old chef in York, England, texted a friend, "See you tomorrow," and went to bed. She never made it to work the next day. Her phone went off the network, and her belongings were still at home. There were no signs of forced entry. Her casual final message made it seem like nothing was wrong, but something was. 8. Damien Nettles. I'm on my way home. In 1996, 16-year-old Damien called a friend after a party and said, "I'm on my way home." CCTV showed him walking alone in his small English town. Then he vanished. No body, no leads. Police later admitted early mistakes in the case. His simple last words seemed like the end of a night, but it was the end of something much bigger. 9. Brian Shaffer. No words at all. Sometimes the silence is the strangest part. In 2006, Brian, a medical student in Ohio, entered a bar. Security footage shows him walking in but never leaving. There's no back exit, no escape route. He just vanished. No last call, no text, no goodbye. Just nothing. 10. Ruth Wilson. Don't tell my parents. In 1995, 16-year-old Ruth called a taxi to take her to a remote area in Surrey, England. She had flowers and money with her. She left a note and told the driver, "Don't tell my parents." She was never seen again. The note mentioned sadness and confusion, but not a clear plan. Why did she want to be hidden? And where did she go? These last words are more than just sentences, they're clues, echoes of people who left without answers. Some were cryptic, some casual, and some frightened. But all of them led to disappearances that remain unsolved. Which one stayed with you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more mysteries that leave you wondering, like, share, and subscribe for more vanishing acts and unsolved moments.